Very good morning to everybody. Welcome to this morning session. Sit comfortably. Lift the sides of the trunk. Broaden the chest. Move the shoulder blades slightly in. Take your arms out to the side. Turn your palms to face forward, turning from the shoulder. Turn your palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Hold it there for a few moments. A full breath in, lifting your arms, lifting the chest. Moving the shoulder blades slightly in. Turn your palms to face forward and stretch the arms up, taking the upper arm slightly behind the ear. As you breathe out, bend the elbows and press your thumb into the armpit, a circular movement forward. Draw the elbows towards the trunk, keeping the chest open. Join your palms together, the thumb resting on the sternum, the other four fingers away. Find your breath again. Soften the breath. Can you feel that your posture is now firm? You've drawn an outline of your posture, but there's softness on the inside. Focus on the inhalation and the exhalation. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. One more time, take a slow, long, deep breath in. Om. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Place your fingertips on the floor, slightly behind you, slightly further away from you. And move the shoulder blades in once again. Breathing in, raise up your head. And as you breathe out, roll the chin to the chest. One more time. Breathing in, raise up your head. Breathing out, gently release the chin to the chest, lengthening the cervical spine, lifting your ears. Breathe in, raise up your head. Come to a neutral position. Remember, for yesterday and the day before, we focused on moving the shoulder blades slightly in to open the chest. Can you now open the chest to move the shoulder blades in? So it's a dual action, joining the front and the back body, so that there's stability in the upper trunk as well. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine. Take your left hand over the right knee. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen and gently twist over to your right side. Moving the shoulder blades in, keeping the chest open. As you breathe out, soften the abdomen and turn your chin to face the right shoulder. In the twist, breathe in, lift the sides of the trunk. As you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Keep the shoulder blades fixed. Move the left shoulder in, the right shoulder away. Breathe in, lift. Breathing out, release your gaze. Release your hands and let's change sides. Take your left hand behind you in line with the spine. Take your right hand over the left knee. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk. Move the shoulder blade slightly in to open the chest. Soften the abdomen. As you breathe out, move with the navel first. Move the shoulder blades. Right shoulder blade into the body, left shoulder blade away from you. Keep your ears lifted, keep the crown of the head lifted. And align your chin with the right shoulder. Breathing in, lift. Breathe out, soften and release. Breathe in, lift. Breathing out, move the shoulder blades in. Release your gaze. Release your hands. Take your arms out to the side once again and bind your hands behind you. Hold on to the opposite elbow. Breathing in, move the shoulder blades into the body. Lift the chest and look up. Can you move your forearm and press it into the lower back? And feel that stretch of the front body once again. From the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and from the sternum to the throat. Release your gaze forward. Release your hands. Place your hands once again slightly behind the head. Breathing in, move the shoulder blades forward and look up. As you breathe out, tuck the chin in and move the shoulder blades away from you. Similar to a cat-cow action, but sitting. Breathe in, move the shoulder blades forward. So can you feel that the shoulder blades are now driving this action? Keep your gaze forward, look forward now. Breathing in, move the shoulder blades forward. Breathing out, move the shoulder blades back. This brings mobility to the upper back, especially the shoulder joints and the shoulder blades. Interlace your fingers in front of you, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up your arms. In this action, breathing in, lift the arms. As you breathe out, soften the abdomen. Now breathe in and lift, stretch the armpit and take the upper arm slightly behind the ear, moving the shoulder blades forward. Breathe out, release your hands. Turn your palms to face up. As you breathe in, raise up the arms once again and join the base of the palm, your palm and your fingers, for Urdhva Namaskarasana. If this is difficult for you, keep your arms in Urdhvastasana. For those that have your palms joined, can you take the upper arm slightly behind the ear, moving the shoulder blades in and fixing the shoulder blades? Find that the chest is open. Can you broaden at the chest? Breathe out and release. Stretch your legs out for Upavisa Konasana. And fold your legs in for Baddha Konasana. And hold onto your ankles. So the theme is still in keeping with opening of the chest, moving the shoulder blades in, a softness in the abdomen. Can you now strengthen your legs by moving the knees down, lengthen from the inner groin to the inner knee. Lift the trunk and sit tall. Move the shoulder blades into the body. Take your arms behind you, press your fingertips down and look up. Feel the openness of the pelvic area and the length from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the throat. Gaze forward, release your hands and come to stand. Come to stand with your feet hip-width apart. Place your hands on your hips. Roll the shoulders back and press your thumbs into the hip. The work here is to draw your elbows closer together. So I'm going to turn my back to you. Draw your elbows closer together, moving the shoulder blades into the body. And breathing in, raise up the head. Feel the full stretch of the front body. The shoulder blades now become your stabilizer of the upper back. As you fix the shoulder blades, move them in and fix them, you'll find that you're able to keep the chest open. Release. Take your arms to the side. Palms facing inside. Breathing in, move the shoulder blades in, lift the chest, and keep your arms extended. Can you take your arms slightly behind you to open the chest? Press your palms together, interlace your fingers, and squeeze your palms together and look up. Moving the shoulder blades into the body, opening the chest. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward, keep the chest open, look forward, not going down, keep looking forward. Release your hands onto your hip. A slight bend in the knee. Breathe in to come up. Step your feet apart for the Prasarita action. So see that the outer edges of your feet are parallel to each other. Hip and trunk facing forward. Now use your breath. Breathing in, lift the side of the tongue. Move the shoulder blades into the body and move the elbows closer to each other. Breathing out, soften the abdomen. Breathe in, lift the sternum, lift your head and look up. Similar action that when you were in Baddha Konasana, and feel the openness of the front body, especially the area around the navel and the sternum. Can you feel the length of the trunk and the width of the trunk? Softness in the abdomen. Look forward, release. Take your arms out to the side. A full extension. Can you maintain the extension of your wrists away from each other? Your feet away from each other. Move your thighs away from each other. Spread the chest, spread the navel, move the shoulder blades slightly into the body to fix your upper trunk. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees, your left leg in, slightly breathing in. As you breathe out, just a gentle Utthita Trikonasana as a side stretch. Move the shoulder blades in, fix the upper body. Breathe in to come up. Turn your feet forward and over to the other side. Hip and trunk facing forward. Move the shoulder blades in to fix the upper trunk. And as you breathe out, release your hand, Utthita Trikonasana on the left. Move the shoulder blades now to fix your trunk. Breathe in to come up. Release your hands onto your hips. Turn your feet to face forward. Now turn your right leg out to 90 degrees again. And step your left leg out. So you're creating those train tracks. It's going to show you your front views. Your right leg is out. Your left leg steps out and also faces forward. So this is the action. Your right leg is out. Turn your left leg forward and the hip and trunk to faces up. Move the shoulder blades into the body. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Move the shoulder blades in. And once again, lengthen from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the throat, and look up. As you breathe out, descend the front knee and release into Virabhadrasana 1. Maintain the lift from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum to the throat, and look up. Release your hands onto your hip. Straighten your leg and turn over to the other side. Left leg out to 90 degrees, right leg in slightly, keep your hand on your hip. Turn your hip and trunk to face the front leg. Take your leg out to the side. Your trunk faces the left leg. Breathing in, raise up the arms. Arms facing each other. As you breathe in, a full stretch of the front body, move the shoulder blades in. And as you breathe out, descend into Virabhadrasana 1. Maintain the full stretch of the front body. Don't hold the breath, keep breathing in and out. Straighten your leg. Release your hands onto your hip. Turn your feet face forward. Take your arms out to the side once again. Turn your palms face up. So this is a combination now of a slight back arch with our standing poses. Breathing in, raise up the arms. You can stay in Urdhva Hastasana or alternatively join your palms together and prepare for Urdhva Namaskar Asana as we lift the palms. Turn your right leg up 90 degrees, step your left leg in. Turn the hip and trunk to face your right leg. As you breathe in, stretch the arms up, look up. As you breathe out, descend the front knee. Keep lifting the trunk, lifting the navel, lifting the sternum, and look up. Keep your arms there, straighten the front leg. Turn your feet to face in and over to the other side. Left leg out to 90 degrees, step your right leg out.
hip and trunk to face. Forward, breathe in, lift. Breathe out, descend into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 pose. This is a strong pose. Excellent for opening up the body and creating strength in the legs. Straighten your leg, turn your feet in, and release your arms onto your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Put your thumb into the hip, breathe in and look up. Maintain the full extension of the front body, shoulder blades moving into the body. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips and fold. Fold forward. Can you move your shoulder blades towards the floor? Release your fingertips onto the floor. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look forward. Softness in the abdomen, a strength in the upper trunk. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk your feet back to hip width apart. Place your hands in the hips. Breathe in to come up. Roll the shoulders back, elbows facing each other. Once again, stretching the front body, aligning the chakras. Lift the head, lift the sternum, a full extension from the pubic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum. Release, and come to sit. Come to kneel. We're going to repeat Ardha Ustrasana and Ustrasana. So come to stand on your knees. Roll your shoulders back. So those of you that have props, as we demonstrated yesterday, you could hold on to a chair or use your blocks. Roll your shoulders back. Move the shoulder blades into the body. Breathing in, a full stretch of the front body and look. If you have high blood pressure, then you continue to face forward. Those of you that want to stay here is perfectly fine. For those of you that have the flexibility, breathing in, raise up your arms. As you breathe out, release your hand up to your heel. The other side, you'll find that the hip wants to drop. Move the hips forward. Your thighs are perpendicular to the floor. Release the head. The head and neck is quiet. Move the hips forward. A full extension from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and the sternum. Release. Come to sit in Virasana or Vajrasana. Come to lie in the prone position once again. Your elbows are below your shoulders. Spread your palms, spread your fingers. A gentle stretch up. Remember Bhujangasana, the cobra pose, can put strain on the lumbar, so don't overstretch the lumbar. Breathing in, lift the sternum and feel the stretch from the navel to the sternum. The navel's on the floor. Keep your hip on the floor. Breathing in, look up. From here, raise up your feet, keeping your knees on the floor. And can you reach, take your right hand to hold on to your right ankle. Take your left hand to hold on to your left ankle and lift the chest, move the shoulder blades in. Look forward. Release. Come back into Bhujangasana. And let's repeat the other way. Raise up your left leg, take the arm over, hold on to your ankle. If you cannot, you can just hold on to your toes. And then change legs. So include the other leg. And lift the chest, move the shoulder blades into the body. This is Dhanurasana, bow. If you can, lift your knees off the floor and look forward. Move the shoulder blades into the body, a full stretch of the front body. Breathe out, release. Release your hands. Come back into Ardha Bhujangasana, keeping your elbows below your shoulders. And we'll come to rest in Makranasana. So take your feet out, turn your heels in and your toes out. Place your palms one on top of the other and release your head to the left. Find the softness in the breath. And over to the other side. Come onto your knees. Place your palms below your shoulders, your knees below your hips. Walk your hand one palm forward. Tuck the toes under, just a gentle stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep lifting your hips. Stretch the spine. Move the shoulder blades lower and the upper arm above the head. Walk to straighten your legs. And release into Adho Mukha Virasana. Sit back, your buttocks touching your heels. Stretch forward, but don't go down. Can you move your shoulder blades into the body and look up? It's a similar action to what we've been doing. Press your palms down, middle finger extends straight forward, and move the shoulder blades into the body. Hands back slightly, sit taller, move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. This is a concave back. Maintain the concave back with the shoulder blades into the body. Walk your hands forward. Again, look forward. And lastly, release your forehead to the floor. Keep the elbows up for now. And then release your elbows. Back. And come to lie flat on your back. So as we mentioned yesterday, Chaturpadasana is actually Uttanasana turned around. So press your feet on the floor, draw your heels towards your buttock. Your feet are hip width apart. Can you now move the shoulder blades into the body? Turn your palms to face up, move the upper arm away from you and rest your hand on the floor. Press your shoulders down, press your feet down. As you breathe in, lift the hips. Create that Uttanasana shape again. A length from the pubic area to the navel and the navel to the sternum. Move the sternum closer to the chest. The weight of the body should be evenly distributed between your feet and your shoulders. Breathe out and release. Once again, breathe in to lift. For those of you that want an extra challenge, move your shoulder blades up into the body. It's an anti-gravitational lift of the spine. Fix the shoulder blades and place one leg on top. And come down. Breathe in and lift. Then choose to stay here. Don't hold the breath. Keep breathing in and out. And if you can, lift up your right leg and place it on the left. Out and release. And release your hips. Feel the length of the spine, softness of the abdomen. With both hands, draw both your knees in towards your chest. Soften the abdomen, focus on your breath. Feet are soft. Size in. Release your feet onto the mat. Roll out your knees for Supta Baddha Konasana. So join the soles of the feet together, your knees fall out to the side. In Supta Baddha Konasana, can you now feel the length of the front body although you're lying down? Openness of the pelvic area, a length from the pelvic area to the navel to the sternum, and at the chest, spread across the chest. So your trunk is actually widening while you're lying down. Soften the breath. Feel the softness of the abdomen, the openness of the chest, and the strength of the upper trunk. Raise up your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Adjust yourself so that you're on your mat. Straighten your front, straighten your right leg and your left leg. Roll out your toes to the side. Let the big toe follow. Release your thighs to the floor. Release your shoulder blades to the floor. Soften the abdomen. Focus on the rise and the fall of the belly. Body completely release to the floor. Abdomen wide, soft. Release the top jaw, release the bottom jaw. Let the eyeballs recede well into the socket. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Raise up both your knees, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Raise up your right hand all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right side and rest. Fine. Press with the left hand to come to sit. Once again, sit in a comfortable position. Move the shoulder blades into the body, open the chest, close your eyes, join your palms together. A softness on the abdomen, a firmness in the upper trunk. A slow, deep breath in. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. In yourself gratitude for taking this time to nourish your body, your mind, and your spirit. As you breathe in, raise up your head, release your hands, and open. Thank you for joining this session. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, the back bends correct the closing of the chest and the rounding of the shoulders. Have a wonderful day of calmness and energy at the same time. See you tomorrow. Thank you.